people always say when you don't give birth by pushing or normal delivery, you're not woman enough. But we believe, however you give birth, it always comes, whenever you give birth, it always comes with great power. You don't ask for it, but it simply invades you. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Dr. B and Dr. G once again, presenting lifestyle, nutrition, motherhood, marriage, and today we are presenting yet another episode. Thank you so much for subscribing. For those of us who have subscribed, comments, the feedback, we really appreciate the feedback. Please, in case you have not subscribed, pause and go back and subscribe. Comment, like, you can ask us anything. If you want us to talk about something in particular, you can inbox us. Don't hesitate to ask any question. And today, as usual, I am not here by myself. Dr. Grace, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you. Hey.
So today we are talking about giving birth in particular. We want to know how it impacted your life and your experience generally about giving birth.
Oh, my experience. Hey, where do I even start from? I delivered under epidural,
Which you're the first person I've had that delivered under epidural.
Actually, but you watched it on TV, the
Of
Kardashians,
course.
the wives.
I've even studied it in class.
Yeah, even in class. So, I, being a first-time mom, I feel this whole experience. We are medics. We are so exposed. You see men in labor. You see men crying. Like, So I was like, no, not me. My sweet life, no. So I tell her, I tell her, you know what? We are happy we are pregnant, but the pain, no. Please. So it's like, it's okay. I can talk to my friends. I think epidural can be done in Uganda. So, because actually at first I wanted to go to Kampala because that's where we knew
to deliver
from there. But I was doing internship, the costs, and he's a guy. I mean, like the whole story would be, I don't know. Anyways, God connects us to people. But before we get there, you may be wondering, what is epidural? So epidural delivery is that type whereby they give you anesthesia. They cut off the pain. Yeah, they give you a painkiller and you don't feel the labor pain. You literally don't feel pain. Apart from, anyway, I'll disclaim later, but you don't feel pain. So, yeah, I was doing internship around, and then also you should have a guy who's your friend. Banambi, dear viewers, when you're choosing an obstetrician, choose that who can be your friend. Fine, as you get them, as you pay them, because you're paying them. And
but they should. But you know, having a guy friend is hard because if you're not a medic, you're just approaching this. Just
I don't mean friendship of like Dr. Grace and Dr. with your friends. I mean, be someone you can talk to, you can confide in. You be free with them, like, because that time they're paid for that. They are told that even.
Maybe Dr. Grace shall come back.
Yeah, we shall come back for
how
that.
to pick a guy now.
Yes, but for my case, he was a friend and even a family friend in real life. So, yeah, he's a family friend.
You're different totally different from me.
I know your privacy and all those things. No, he's a good man. So, and my husband actually chose him for me.
Wow.
Yeah, and I accepted him because I didn't know him before. Anyways, so as I'm talking to him, I'm worried because even I fear needles. Even me at venipuncture, like just pressing a candle. You see me shaking. Yes. No, not me. I can do it for myself. Obviously, when I'm in hospital.
Like if I'm putting on your candle, you'd be scared.
My dear, I fear injections.
Even every time I see a vein, I'm like, I can't pass a candle on myself, but I've injected myself.
Wow.
Not more than one. Not only once.
Wow.
I have done.
Like you inject yourself.
Yes, because why?
I need to get better. Anyways, we go back the story. So I fear pain. Like I just fear things. So I kept imagining, like, now if I just fear an injection, how will delivery be? So I was like, okay, I tell him one of these visits, he's like, no, Grace, it's still so early. Don't think about that. You wait for, now first time, you have a lot on your plate. Think about other things, don't think about delivery. You think about it towards the end.
Was that possible?
By the way, yes. Me, I was pregnant and I did think about delivery. That's the thing. I did until my 3rd trimester. It wasn't like even like I don't know. Even some friend of mine got some dream about me. I had lost a lot of blood. What all those things did
was that more?
Like and for him it was. I'm like, you know what, pray for me. You know, people can have if you prayerful and all that. So maybe the prayers helped, but that's how much I wasn't bothered. But then the last, I was also busy. I was doing internship.
You didn't have time to.
I didn't have time to worry
about work.
Yes. So my 3rd trimester, because in internship you have only 4 weeks. You remember them only 4 weeks the whole year.
Yes.
And then those 4 weeks are divided into six months. Like so, me I made sure my 2 weeks were during
one. So you should have take leave in the other rotation.
No. So I squeezed my leave time at once. And that means to fit that timetable to induce. Inducing delivery is you choose when the baby should come out.
And they give you medicine to stimulate contractions
that will come with
that
day. So, like on Friday when my leave was starting on Monday, I talked to my husband. I'm like, honey, I think we should deliver by Sunday. He's like, okay. I called my guy. Yeah, but now here the anxiety actually begins setting in.
Now you know.
I begin remembering that dream my friend had told me, and I'm like, at now. Then I begin thinking, I'm going to open your legs. Then I begin thinking about things.
Oh dear.
I'm like, my God, now I've always done those bees. How is it going to be?
Now I could see myself.
Anyways, sorry for another time. But those 2 days were real.
I will not ask you what bee is.
Yeah, you don't. Okay. But so that those 2 days were real, real. But I remember I had people were praying with me, and then my guy was also of my faith. He was he's born again. So and those are good.
They can encourage you.
Encourage me is like grace. Anyways, Sunday comes. They induced me. We entered hospital. I even didn't tell people. I love telling, but not even my mom. Only my best friend knew. I think.
You didn't tell your mom that you're going to deliver?
I did because I knew she was going to travel. And I didn't want to, like, you know, the pressure already. Yes, go through. Then she could be like, oh, epidural, are you a woman? Like, we introduce, but I think if you don't push that pain, you're not woman enough. So I was like, I will not. So my husband drives me. I tell my best friend, I've reached hospital. I'm like, I'm here. So she comes shortly. She joins us. They induce me. Yes, then they give me epidural. You give yourself according to the pain. That's how it works.
You keep giving yourself.
Yeah, they put. I think I did overdose because I got side effects. For another time, epidural. If you want more details, please inbox, comments. We will come back. Yeah, I gave myself more. Any slight pain. Sure. Any slight pain, because it's just like a tube.
So from the beginning, you didn't feel pain?
No, I didn't. I didn't feel pain actually at all until.
Do you know that you are in labor? Like they kept on doing VE and telling
yes, they are known. Yes, they tell dilation. Then you, as a medic, because I'm a doctor, so I knew what to. Yes, because you really see that normal. Then everything is normal. Apart from that, not feeling pain, and when you
can see
your
contractions,
yes,
just see them, but you don't feel them.
Yes, you can it's the normal thing. You just don't feel pain. When the pain comes, you have the like a tube. You just pushing painkillers. Yeah, that was it. Then at around 1:30 a.m. Everything is now set. I'm on the labor bed. Pushing, but those last 5 minutes, my dear friend, I felt the pain. I don't know if they told me epidural that we shall come back and talk detailed things, but to me 5 minutes I had the pain until the baby came out.
And it was so much
And since I've never gone through that normal without,
You don't know
I
how
can't
much
compare.
is too much.
Yeah, I don't know how much is too much, but to me, that was pain.
You know, they say, there's a saying that you don't say that labor was painful, but you just say that the women are very strong, something like that. So it wasn't painful, you were strong.
Yeah, indeed, I'm a strong woman.
Yeah,
At the end of it all, I deliver, and everyone is like, "Hey, Grace, they did cut you." I'm like,
Everybody knew they were going to cut you.
And the mommy thought when they called, obviously it's my husband who called, obviously she was on pressure. My sister is in the US, but she was different time zones. But imagine she was there waiting.
And usually people say when they do epidural, you're likely to end up in
people have their, that's what I'm saying. If you really want to know about epidural, you can comment. Because also me had the negative bit. It was too much. But that's a good thing of having. I had doctor friends. I was worked on by when I was delivering. I had 5 doctors in the room, just doctors, like specialists, not doctors of my level, like anesthesiologists, gynecologists. So all my questions were answered. So yeah, they allayed anxiety. Wow. It was my experience that I would do.
It wasn't so bad.
It was actually not so bad, but. My next one, I can't to be a Hebrew man. A Hebrew man. You know what those guys say in the Bible?
You want to just open and the baby comes
the Hebrew
out?
men could just be as these nurses and midwives are waiting to like throw away the babies. The babies
Those are not even Hebrew women. They are our parents.
Yes, our parents by the way.
If our parents tell you, for me, I was given birth to in the bathroom.
What?
Me, I'm telling you, others in the garden, others like
they're just done. Yeah, in a long time.
Yeah, so okay.
My next child, I think I'm having faith. I'm going to be a Hebrew woman. I'm going to be my mom. I'll push without grasping.
For me, even if I get another child, okay, for me now it's already too late. But even if I went back now,
I'm not asking why it's too late for next time, but tell us.
That's another time. But even if I went back now, I wouldn't accept. Me, from medical school, I was so sure that I was going to give birth by cesarean section.
Section 1.
Like it's easy. You just go.
The healing process.
But it's so simple. It's not hard. Like the only limiting factor. Okay, for me, for other people, I will see. They will tell us their limiting factor. But for me, the only limiting factor is that I'm not able to exercise before 3 months. But the rest of the things, it's just a matter of getting the right gain. The first cesarean section was not, I won't say was not done well, but the pain management was not good. And I kind of felt pain. Not so much, but I could feel a lot of pain before I went. No, the procedure is kawak. It's the after. The procedure is so easy, just walking.
I have a friend who says now, but she says when she was, because they give you anesthesia for half body, right?
Yes.
So she says, but she felt like the bed was moving. She was very like she's a doctor also, but they actually had to ask her what is wrong with you. Like she kept moving, says it was a most uncomfortable experience.
Really?
Yeah. So when you say it's very easy, I even
for me, so the first baby I gave birth from here in Barra, and I don't want to say exactly what I did, but I kind of staged it, and my gynecologist didn't. The patient is always right.
Patients, but you always have rights.
The patient is always right. And then they asked me, so are you ready to give birth now? Because I had some threats of if anything happens to my baby, I'm going to sue you. I know my rights.
But now these patients, imagine a doctor who knows SVD, that's vaginal delivery, should be the first option. Is asking for cesarean.
No, but I have a choice. I have a choice. Like right from the beginning, exactly. Like right from the beginning, I knew that I was going to deliver by cesarean section. And until today, I don't think my mother really considers me as a woman because I've never pushed a baby. I've never really felt labor pains for all my 3 children. But I came from home and I came to the hospital and I told them my reasons and what. They had been plotting with my husband that they're going to let me go into labor and push. But also me, I had to also do my own, fight my battle. Yes. And so I decided to find a way of doing cesarean.
That's why I doctor, it was easy for you to learn.
Of course. And
an indication for cesarean section.
I had to find my way of cesarean. I always had, like, I not even only me, I always looked at what could happen, the worst that could happen if I pushed to my baby. You know, delayed labor, you know, obstructive, like
all kinds of deliveries have their disadvantages, their pros and cons and good things.
But
so,
for cesarean section, me, I was more of myself and also looking at my baby coming out.
Now, for our viewers, let's not bias them. For all methods of delivery have good things and bad things, and if you want to know, since we are all medics, please comment. We can come back with details of all methods. But Dr. Budu, you've heard, she had her choice made right away from medical school, and I understand her because what you see,
so I didn't want to give any chances. Now the second born, because he had felt a lot of pain after until I also came in postoperative pain, until I came in and started prescribing myself my painkillers. Then I didn't want to go back here. Also because the guy had become kind of my friend, I didn't want to now go. I by the way, my guy only delivered me on the last baby, and that's because my last baby was life-threatening, and I needed a friend to be there to really take care of me and make sure that my baby survived. The second one, this guy was so good. He did the cesarean so well. I didn't feel pain. I didn't, even after postoperative, I healed. By the time I went back, I think 10th day, it had healed.
It had even in hospitals.
It had healed. My first baby took longer.
No, I'm saying if it's done well, like I've seen women that have actually worked on and then they come back for review after 2 weeks and they are very okay.
And they give you, now the trick is they need to also give some women, all of us who deliver by cesarean section, very clear instructions. That's the mistake. They just say, you go, don't clean, or you go and clean with water and salt. So we need also to know exactly what you're supposed to do.
I don't know what our viewers think, but Mami, if you're interested in this, please tell us, because there's a lot to share which I don't think we can share.
We cannot share right now.
Because now I have questions for her, then I'm wondering if I bring it up, won't it be so long? So let me keep my questions.
So we shall come and also we can have it as a topic if they're really interested in the section. But for me,
many people ask, like, now that you say 2 cats, how come you look like that? How come the time is like, people believe, at least one thing I knew was when they cut, first of all, you can't put on your bikini. Then secondly, you have a tummy issue, why a muscle that people have their own things, but look at you.
That one, even I have always wanted to record a video because I get 1 million questions about how does your tummy go back, and it always goes back, but we all know how. You know, we can always come and say a whole video. It will take a whole video.
Viewers,
to do that.
Comment. It's your chance to learn.
For me, cesarean section, you're not limited in any way. After 3 months, you can go back and become normal.
The last born, because you said it was complicated.
For the last born, from 28 weeks, I was on bed rest. And so my gynae always told me, because 28, my amniotic fluid was 8 centimeters. That is like on the minimum at the age. So we tried everything to do with. I would drink
amniotic fluid is the fluid that is in the tank,
water.
the water.
Yes, the water. So I tried. They could be on IVs. I gave me like we tried so many things, and it was totally not increasing. What they did, we did dexamethasone, like to make the baby grow faster, the lungs, yes. And then we got ready and waited for the baby. 34, that's when I was like, I think now I'm in Barra, this baby, if I deliver this baby at 30 weeks, I don't think she's going to survive. Let me go to Kampala. But then when I reached Kampala, then I met some guy, and then he
But actually, a disclaimer, even in Barra, a baby can survive.
Yes, the baby can survive. It's just
doctor. I understand. When you are
it's just so it's just Kachanja that I am going to Kampala and I'm going to where everything is just available. Even here, the same things are there.
Kachanja, my husband told me, and I'm telling him, I want to deliver from Kampala. What?
And it's like
there's a hospital. Very many celebs go there. So I'm like, this is a hospital I want. Sorry for another day. Anyways,
So I went to Kampala. In short, I reached there, and the guy, when I told them I want to do it here, and the guy stood up pointedly and said, even the baby that you're carrying, you're not even sure that he's going to survive. And you're already telling me that you're... I said,
that a doctor?
I'm the gynecologist. I said, you know what? I'm out. And we had been here with my guy, and we are trying to make the baby survive. We had worked so hard.
But I kind of understand his point of view. I will not speak now.
And because yes, but he shouldn't have said it point blank.
Yeah, no, he wasn't trying talking about a baby's life. He wasn't trying, but I'm saying for you young, talking about it.
Yeah, but for him it was about the baby. So I just, from there, I made up my mind, pregnancy brain, You can even go from Kampala to Barra. I told my mother-in-law, because I was going to be at my mother-in-law's place. I told she had put in her transport fuel, what picked me, taken me, then I told her I'm going back to Barra. It's like, why? I'm like, I need my VIP. I can't, I need to go back because this guy is my very good friend. He really cares. He's the kind of person you call at 2 a.m. and he'll
That's the beauty of having a friend.
Exactly.
Because they will sacrifice, they will go out of their way. But these ones who are just there for.
So, in short, I didn't spend there more than 2 days.
Came back to
with everything I had packed to my Barra. And then when I reached here, after like a week, I was still, of course, on bed rest.
Listen, for thought we are shooting from Kampala somewhere now. But now we are in beautiful Barra. We are in Barra. Continue, doctor.
So I come back that day. So that day I was really, really tired. I woke up in the morning. I told my husband, you know what? I can't be on bed rest anymore. I'm really tired. But before I hadn't felt like baby movement. So I said, let's move around. Maybe the baby will move. So we move. We go to town. Reaching town, the baby has not moved. I'm like, let me just, before we continue, let me do a scan just to check. Meanwhile, I had done a scan like a day before. I'm like, let's just go and check. You never know. Reaching there, the baby is not moving. They stimulated. We moved up the stairs, down. There is nothing. And they're like, okay, you need to go and see. The scan showed that. Yes. Then you need to go and see your guy. So I called him. He's always available. My guy, thank you so much. He's always available. So he says, you come. Looks at the scan. Says, asks my husband, are you ready? Are the clothes packed? Let her go to theater. You go and bring clothes. If you delay, you will find the baby in scrubs. But just go. And they removed the baby. The baby was blue even. But they of course very many people had to be there that paid. There were very many people. And after the baby, I blacked out. I was so scared. After they pulled out the baby.
You were scared for the baby's life
or your life? I was so scared. I didn't want to lose that baby. you know, after having 2 boys, you've always wanted a girl.
Girl.
And then now finally you have a girl.
Our viewers, the girl is very healthy. She's beautiful.
Yes, she's now 2 years.
Hey.
So like, yes. So after that, that for me, by the way, my worry, the thing that disturbs me is that part, is the baby going to be alive? Yeah. So that is it really for the last baby. She was preterm. We went she started breastfeeding after like 6 hours. They had to put on her glucose, oxygen. But thank God she didn't go in the incubator.
Thank God she's well. But now for our viewers, for that actually you had to, because you had 2 previous sections.
Yeah, that was,
so it was obvious this section. Then also the baby situation.
They had
vaginal delivery was no way.
And even the second one, it was I got pregnant too early. You know, you have to wait for 2 years. 5 months, I was pregnant. So it was actually another automatic.
Actually, the 2 following ones all had clear indications.
Yes.
Wow, what a beautiful story. Wow, thank you so much for sharing. I'm sure our viewers have so many questions. What's their section? Why they did all that 3 children? You still look that way.
Anyways, you've heard it from us. That was our experience as we gave birth. That doesn't make us less of women. We all had our life-changing experiences.
And you can also share yours in the comments.
Yes, don't hesitate to comment, ask questions. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it. Bye. God bless you.